Actually, we're trying to get the materials to build the final form. But to do that, we're going to need a few things. Refinery station. What else we got over here? Don't know. What do I have over here? Printing station. So, Rift Hub doesn't actually have fuel. Oddly. Strangely. So let's go over here. So, trying to make my way back to... Maybe it's my imagination, but it seems loud again. Anyway. Trying to make my way back to the starting sector. Well, let's go there. Might as well. Unless this one's closer. No, this one's closer. So right now I'm just building stations, using it as a source of income. I have nearly enough materials for the new ship. The two things I'm missing is iridium and aluminum. But I'm hoping that I can just purchase those. They're not huge quantities that I need, so 400 aluminum, 100 iridium. Not big numbers. So the hope is to just buy those. I've got this, well, after I finish building this, I won't have the steel anymore. I have the brass, I have the silicone, I have the steel. I won't have it after this. I have the iron and copper, but iron, copper, and steel are actually very, very fast and easy to get. So the important parts are really silicone, brass, aluminum, iridium. And like I said, I've got the silicone, got the brass. Don't have the aluminum quite, and don't have the iridium quite. But hopefully we can just purchase those. So trying to make my way back to the starting area. I think that that's a fitting place to stop. The other nice thing about the starting area is that I would be able to store this ship, although I think I'm probably going to just scrap the ship, this one. I've got the ship, the predecessor to this is stored, and that's a quite nice ship. So I think I'm just going to leave that one stored. In fact, I've got two ships stored. So I will probably scrap this one. Which kind of nullifies any iron, copper, or steel requirements, because I would get a lot of it from that. Okay, let's go finish this up. Event objective, ta-da, ta-da, ta-da. So what do you need? You need what? Build a station. Okay. Pretty low requirements. Ba-ba, ba-ba, ba-ba. Like I said, copper and such, very easy to come by. The main three ingredients of really any ship. Ba 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 ba. Okay, so now I just need 2 steel and some iron. Let's do it. Do it. 2 steel and iron. Can do. So I'll be using the money to purchase the Rift fuel to make my way back. Seems that I was quite far from, exceptionally far from where I started. Turns out just wandering does that. As a reminder, tomorrow we'll be moving to Core Keeper. It's kind of a mix between Terraria and Stardew Valley. I don't know if this station's actually gonna have anything useful for me. I don't think it will. I think it's just a source of money at this point. So I'm gonna need one more full run after this. So we get 6,000 every trip. So we're gonna need one more full trip and then a partial trip. So the refinery station might have a store that has the iridium and all of that. It's possible. It's not likely, but it's possible. Gonna need what? 25, 26. So we're gonna need 5. One, two, three, 4, 5. Ta-da! Huzzah! Building space stations? Yes. Yes. I can stop anytime. I'm using it as a source of funding to get back home. Rift fuel is expensive, so trying to, since this is the planned last stream for this, and the reason I say planned is because I've got something cooking. But let's go check out this new refinery. What do we got? We've got exactly what I was hoping for. So what do you have? You have Rift fuel. I like you already. But nothing else useful. But the Rift fuel is useful. Okay, so let's buy. Sure. Not enough. Buy that many. Oh, 11 million is what I would need. I don't have 11 million. That's sad. Sure. There we go. So we can make 7-ish, we'll call it 8 jumps. Oh. My security drones have arrived. My security drones have arrived? No. Not mine. So you guys have fun. I have no desire for the violence at this very moment. I have other things to do. Things like going home. Okay, so we are quite the distance from where we started. Just a silly distant amount, actually. Okay, so we are trying to go here, which is, okay, so I need to go down. So we are 56.65 light years out of range. Okay. So we need to go down this direction. So here, we will go here. Are we charging? Good. Boom. Open the door. I would like to, if possible, make the final form ship today. We'll see if we can make that happen, but the first part is getting home. That is step 1. Okay, let's go see how far we are now. Okay, we want current location, search, this one. So we're still, oh, we are here. Oh. Ha. We are so close. So close. Look at that. Can we go to there? No? Let's see. So we want to go here. Let's do it. Okay. we might make it in the near future, and then we just need to get a few things. Actually, the only things we would need are probably aluminum and iridium. And we might be able to just buy that at a rare resource market. As I recall, I built one of those in Sentinel Prime before I went wandering off on my adventure, as I recall. Let me see, what do we got here? We have search. Yay, we're in jump range. Woo, woo. So what is here? What do we have here? We have water. Oh, we have all the things. Literally all the things. I think we need to hang out in this sector for a bit. So we are one jump away from... Oh, let's fix... We are one jump away from the home base, or the starting zone area. So we can make that easy. Let's throw this on the Barbie. We actually don't need that anymore. But we can sell it at another time. Let's go spend some time in the building some space stations here. What do we have? What do we have here? We have a bunch here. So we've got ammunition, scrap, a bunch of unknowns. What do we have here? Also a bunch of unknowns. One's a rift, one's a refinery, one's a printing. Okay, not interested in those. Might be interested in this. Let's go see. Let's go check it out. Let's see, so we're going to build some space stations, possibly several space stations here. Many. Perhaps, what is this? A scout? We don't actually want the scout. But there are a lot of them. So the scouts are actually the game mechanic to building solar systems. My scanners are on, yes, thank you for asking. I need to get some aluminum and I need to get some iridium. And normally you would go to very dangerous places for those, which I might end up doing. But mining station. Ammunition factory, a produced resource, metal market. Oh, the metal market might have something interesting. But let's go. So these scouts will spawn building locations. So there is a rare, as I mentioned, there's a rare metal market in the starting area. But this one has a chance of gold and a chance of silver, and it has all of the other things. So it is useful, if nothing else, for material acquisition. We'll probably need to spend some time. Yeah. 2, 1. So let's talk to these scouts, get their little rewards, spawn some construction sites. Actually, we might want to spend some time looking at the yeah, what I would like to do before, oh, there's an asteroid field here. That would be a perfect thing to spend some time on. I'd like to build my final form ship before wandering off, but as I briefly alluded to a little bit ago, so I've been looking at these points. So you get points just for watching the stream, and I've been trying to think of ways to use those kind of as a reward for the folks watching. And I think one of the things I'm going to do, now it's going to take a lot of points, mind you, but I think I'm going to give an option, create a custom reward that people can do that would allow them to choose the game we play for the next, the following week, for a week. Oh, this is a whole asteroid field. That's awesome. This will be a good place to get materials. Nice. Fancy. Okay. So we're still, yep, scout event, da 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 da. Let's go see what the miners or the extractors are doing. Well, they are doing things. Are you? Nope. I guess we could get a little closer. Yeah. Let's go park ourselves in kind of just in the thick of it. That should give both of these extractors just lots to do. Yeah. And we definitely want fuel, to be sure. But let's go take a look. I mean, we've got the extra fuel. We may as well go look. Let's go check out. So this is a tier what? What are you? You are a tier 2. Okay. So we could go to tier 2 areas, although I don't see any in range. So what we would be looking for is something with aluminum. I think, let me see. what we would be looking for is something with aluminum. So this is not, so what are you? Mercury. What do you have? So you have, let me see, zinc, iron, uranium, not iridium, lithium, tungsten, mercury, silver, platinum, okay, osmium. So this doesn't actually have what I'm looking for either. Let me see here. Looking for somewhere that has aluminum and iridium. Aluminum, okay, so you have aluminum, you have a lot of aluminum. No iridium though. Thinking that probably the best plan is just to go buy it here. So we'll spend some time in this current location. I mean, it's got a bunch of great stuff for us. What are you? Oh, we're making. Maybe you not make that. Yeah, don't make that. We just want fuel, thanks. That was kind of a random thing to be making, but I guess we got there. It's a lot of water. Why are we making this? Hello?
Hello.
Why, hello. How are you?
Good.
Making just strange things. Why?
Range changes.
What?
Range changes in design.
No, the system here is just making odd choices on what we're making. But that's fine. We'll get there eventually.
We will.
Are you making all the things you wanted for your last day? Well, so let's talk about that last day thing. So, yes, I'm hopeful to make my final form ship today. That would be my goal. If we are able to achieve that or not, unknown. But that's the goal. I need you to stop looking for water, please. Strangely. And I need you to stop looking for water, strangely. So, sorry, let me collect my thoughts for a quick second. There we go. Okay. So, as you know, I do not have enough aluminum, but I can either purchase it or get it quick. I do have all the brass I need. So right now I'm just kind of making money and getting, a few resources here and there to support the habit. But so the plan I have is loud noises.
Loud noise?
Loud noise.
Mm.
The plan I have, no, I'm not in a horrible position. I'm in a very good position, actually. I'm also now only one jump away from Sentinel Prime. So nearly home.
Nearly there.
Yep. Which is what I spent a long time off camera yesterday doing, is trying to get back to Sentinel Prime. I was quite a distance away, but I digress. So the bits that you get for watching the stream, I am currently in the process of creating 2 new bits, or 2 new rewards that can be used for. One is to allow someone to choose the game that we play the following week for the duration of 1 week. It'll have to be a game, of course, that we have played already on the channel, but this would allow someone to say, you know what, I want you to go back and play Craftopia for a week, or I want you to go play, Interstellar Rift, or whatever. Insert game that we have played at some point in time, and go, it would be for the following week. So, as an example, if, say, my points is what I'm talking about here. Because right now they don't have a lot of use. Right now they can do things like, as Fortress America did, have me go drink some water, or they can highlight your message, or things like that. They don't do a lot. But this would allow them to actually do something. So this would be the my points I'm talking about. Anyway, so this would allow someone to say, go play this game you have played, at some point for the following week. There's going to be two tiers. One would be the more expensive, of course, which is where they get to choose. They get to say, I want you to go play this game the following week. The second tier would be, go play a different game. So it would be up to us as Tristan and I, or whoever, Tristan, Sean, Joe, whoever, insert people here.
Name here.
So one of us would, in fact, we can do 3 tiers. In fact, we can do one where the viewer chooses, one where an individual on the group, either Tristan or myself or Sean or whoever, chooses, and then one just random. So I want to do something like that. I'm working on let me rephrase that. I am working on crafting the words to have the computer build the images for that. How's that? Because I do AI image generation, so all the thumbnails and all of that is from from a computer. I don't have to worry about copyright. I don't have to worry about anything like that. So that is what I'm working on right now is just, so that will be implemented later today. So for those of you who are not aware, I am not in, do not currently reside in the United States. I am halfway around the world, which is why we use hosting in Australia. I want to go check something. So the games we play need to have a dedicated server option or choice because of just the locale where everybody is located. Oh, so there is only iron and only water right here. Can always use more iron, but I really should go build some more star bases. Get that sweet, sweet, sweet money. Money, money, money.
Climb out of the debt wall.
Oh, I'm not in debt anymore. I haven't been for a little bit.
See progress.
Yeah. And to answer your question, Fortress America, oh yes, it helps if the game is not a bandwidth hog, but that's not a crucial thing. Any modern multiplayer game is not going to be heavy on resources. That's just the nature of coding. It is evolved to that point. Let's see, there is a produced resource market, but produced resource market is, yeah.
Strange and different in its ways.
Well, it's not, it is exactly that. It's produced resource, so it's stuff like missiles or things that you would buy. And to answer Fortress America's first question, yes, the imagery I use is
AI generated.
largely, I mean, there's a handful of things that I have made or friends of mine have made, but the majority of everything is AI generated. The best example is the little dinosaur logo is something that DALL-E 2 generated for me. So let's go build some stations. Or do I want to do that? Maybe I don't want to do that here. Let's jump to Sentinel Prime. I know that there's some stations there that need to be built.
They always keep appearing.
Yep. Well, they're more and more and more advanced, is the nice thing. So let's just go there. We'll just spend our time building out those stations, and they should allow me to buy the little bit of resources I need. And I also found out what happened, why my little automated turrets keep shooting friendly drones. So what happens is, and I watched this actually play out. So what's happening is my little automated drones, right, they start shooting Skrill or Pirate Drone or whatever, insert thing here. And what's happening is the Skrill or the Pirate Drone or whatever goes behind either a protection drone or a space station, and my automated turret just keeps shooting, which then starts shooting the drone or the space station or, you know, whatever, insert thing
in
here.
question.
Right. And then they start getting grumpy, which, I mean, should be expected, I would think.
I would expect that too.
So then they flag, Yes, the line of sight. I think that's my problem because I had turned it off, turned line of sight off, thinking that that would turn them off themselves. But I do think that that is the problem I ran into. Yeah.
Line of sight is very helpful.
Yeah. So right now I've just turned them off because I'm not in dangerous areas. I mean, if I can't handle things in the starting area, then I should probably just stop because clearly it's just not the thing for me. So my current plan is just get some money, buy the iridium that I need, buy the aluminum I need, and make the ship. And I know that...
I deal with
What?
uranium. It is radioactive.
Iridium? Is
Uranium.
I'm not playing with uranium. I have no desire for it.
Why? I want to build a strip miner.
Okay, you can build a strip miner. Have a great time.
I haven't died from radiation yet.
Oh, is this a goal we have?
No, not quite.
Okay, so we want to go to this station, and you are absolutely correct. They do keep popping up, don't they? Wonder if there's a hard cap on the number of space stations that can be in a system.
I mean, we can make a very good educated guess if once they keep popping up or stop having appeared.
Oh yeah, to be sure. So there's what I'm looking for. Construction satellite. Let's do that. Let's go build you, get some money. Money, money, money. Make some people happy. 20
Wait, that was part of the plan?
20 stations of any sort, huh? I don't know how close we are here in Sentinel Prime. We'll find out. 5, 4, 3, 2. And I think I am going to scrap this current ship. I've got 2 in storage. So I'm not, worst case scenario, not lacking for ships, so I will probably be just scrapping the one I'm flying now. But you, Fortress America, and CogCon are the 2 genesises of the new My Points rewards that I'm working on right now. Because you might decide, I want you guys to go play Interstellar Rifts for a week. Or he might say, CogCon might say, I want you guys to go play Craftopia for a week. So.
It might come to a quick problem when 2 conflicting orders happen.
No, but they'll just stack. First comes first. So if CogCon says, here's the points, go play Craftopia for a week, and then Fortress America says, here's, the points, go play Interstellar Rift for a week, we would just play Craftopia next week, and then the following week we would play Interstellar Rift. Not a big deal. Oh, Craftopia? We can tell you about Craftopia. I can tell you a lot about Craftopia.
Can we though?
Well, we played it for a while. I hope we can say something about it. This is not what I want. This is what I want. This is fuel. Okay, fuel, go be fuel.
I put myself in a position. Hunting down gas clouds is a bad idea.
Hunting down gas clouds is a bad idea. Why is that?
Because things tend to be where those beacons are. You scan something, you stop, then there's 20 bombers on your sword bow.
Oh, friends.
If you ever wanted to hunt down things to kill or things to kill you, start scanning anomalies for gas clouds and just warp around that area.
Oh.
You'll have a party.
That sounds exciting. Let's see.
They like to be that way.
So Fortress America CogCon is actually, I don't know if you've seen the previous or heard the previous conversation, but he's working on a YouTube channel for Craftopia. So we played it, I don't know, I want to say a month-ish. We did run into some problems because we use a dedicated server. So they have some areas of improvement with dedicated servers. So, yeah, it was a good time.
Very slight little improvements that are
Important.
there. Oh, important, yes.
No, not lag. Actually, lag wasn't a problem at all. It was
You're doing fine.
It was functionality. So if you have dedicated servers, then some very important parts of the game don't work.
It should have been fixed in their last patch.
Some of them. So Craftopia is all about automation in a kind of a big way, but several of that functionality that doesn't work on dedicated servers. But they do have a big patch or a big upgrade that they have announced. They just haven't given any kind of release date scheduled for it. Well, I take that back. They have given roadmaps, and they have given dates and such. Rough dates, like quarter 1, quarter 2, quarter 3 stuff. The last time they did that was, I want to say, back in 2020. Yes, it has been. It's been several years actually. But no, they used to put out roadmap stuff with, quarterly release targets, I guess was what you would call them. They have. I don't know if they hit any of their release targets. All I know is the big update that they have been trying to get to, the seamless update has not been released, and we have no date or time schedule for it to be released.
It is to be, that is it.
Right, it's to be determined. CogCon can probably give you more information about it. He played single player, I think. I don't think he did dedicated server. So he can probably give a better accounting of that side. Have fun, Raw Veggie. Okay, so this, we can just keep this in our inventory. So yay! Space station complete. What other space stations we got to build? So this one's done. What are you? You are not far away. You are the black market. Ooh, let's go to the black market. Wonder what the black market has. Oh, exciting. Two, one. Oh, what are you? What are you? You are grunts. Oh, fast approaching grunts. Oh, no, not fast approaching anymore. So sad.
Dead grunts.
No, they stopped. It was sad. They might come back eventually, but I don't have time to waste on grunts. Now, if they were pirate drones, we would be having a different conversation. Because pirate drones drop very lovely things. Grunts don't, though. But they do make tasty, tasty burgers. Skrill burger, just the best. In range. Do 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 do. Yay, space station. Whoop. Let's go see what you have. What do you have? So curious. What's in here? Access denied. What are you?
What's in here? Denied. Okay.
Yeah, pretty much that, yeah. That's what we're
Have you
doing.
considered breaking the door?
No. Have not. I suppose I could consider that. Let's see, what's in here? Oh, hello. Ah, this is what we're looking for. Oh, nothing useful here, though. And here is... Oh, you've got nothing. Nothing. I don't even know why someone would want to go here. Nothing. Nothing at all. Terrible. Would not
Bad
recommend.
Epsi review?
Yes. Would not recommend. So let's go. Let's go look for things to build or the rare metal. So there's Fort Bragg.
Did you need gold?
No. I have lots of gold.
Silver.
I could use some silver. It's not... Oh.
How's automation going?
How is automation going? Going well. I mean, I'm working on building my last ship, which has plenty of automation. But in order for automation to actually, like, truly work, you would need a huge ship with ridiculous power. Like, you would need nuclear reactors. Several.
No.
Because you need...
I see your goals, and I see I want a strip miner on a ship.
Sure. So the... Yeah. So...
I think you've seen the strip miner, guys.
No. I haven't even looked at it.
Several floors.
Cool.
It is large.
Sounds like it. But for automation to truly work, you're gonna need at least 2 teleporters per material. And there's a lot of materials. So you would need one for copper, you would need one for steel, you would need one for iron, you would need one
Melted steel.
right, scrap. You would need. I mean, yeah, it would get just silly quickly.
Might as well have a station at that point.
Yeah. So, I mean, yes, you could. You could certainly go all into automation and automate all the things, but you're gonna be, yeah, the ship, the power requirements are gonna be astronomical. The space, like the physical size requirements are gonna be crazy, unless you do the stacking thing, which
I
I am against, just naturally.
I say use your ability where you can find it. And that's breaking the laws of physics, that's breaking the laws of physics.
Right. I don't know. In the future, I might, off maybe on camera, but probably play this and just eventually build a space station. That would be kind of fun. Be huge. See if I could make DS9 or make Babylon 5, something like that.
Oh, just make a giant recreation of Master Chief.
No. So it would be a space station that I know. So Babylon 5 or DS9 or... Do I know any other space stations? Let me think. I don't think I know any other space stations.
Any from Star Wars?
They don't really have space stations. They have ships.
Say they didn't go into the space building or space station building route.
Not really, no. Yeah, trying to think. Fortress America, do you know of any space stations in Star Wars? I don't know of any. So there's the Death Star, of course,
Yes, you should build that.
but I think that would be about it. I'm sure if I were to read all of the various novels and jump into the lore on the deep end, there would probably be some space stations that are of note, of note. But I don't know any off the top of my head. Space station. Build. Yeah, the only two I can think of would be yes, that was the Death Star. So I do remember the Death Star, but I think that's about it. Can't think of anything else. Oh, that's true. The Cloud City. Oh, actually, Cloud City would be a good one. Cloud City's... And that's a city. I don't know if that would really be a space station. It was in a planet, but meh. Why not? Let's see. Bye-bye. First movie had a station that was the hole in the planet's shield. Let me think. Was the hole in the planet's shield. Yes, there are many things. Many things. Because this is a shipbuilder. That is this game. It's a shipbuilder. Have you ever tried any of the things? You ever gotten any of the ships from the workshop? See if they're any good?
I haven't. Even if I did, I can't say I'd be able to make them.
Oh, right, because they might require all kinds of exotic materials.
Well, it's not getting them exotic materials that is overly difficult.
Oh,
In
Babylon
fact, if I
5.
really wanted to, I could grab a small mining vessel, stuff a tier 3 chip into it, and grab uranium within 30 minutes.
So Fortress America has tried several of them. Lots of Babylon 5 stuff. How is the quality of the ships? Are they good, bad?
Power hungry, massive things, those.
I don't know. What is the general quality of ships you get off of the workshop? Oh, I don't want that. Fortress America is telling you that some T2 systems have uranium. If you're into that sort of thing.
I need to see the exact requirements of the strip miner. And I want to see what the resources of a rich asteroid has.
Just ask Fortress America.
That removes the discovering part.
But it does expedite things quite handily. It says most of the ship designs are decent. Naturally, of course, you've got some variation. Some are better than others. And yes, designing a ship is a very, very long process. That's true. Yeah, I suppose we could spend by a few I mean many hours off camera and just make some ships. It is a ship designer, that is the purpose of this game. So yeah, we could do that. What would I build, I wonder? We could do DS9, but the Cloud City, I think, sounds more interesting to me, because Cloud City was a mining facility. Things to think about. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Contemplate.
Contemplating?
Yes.
Is that a good thing?
No. No, no, no. It's definitely not a good thing. It's a very bad thing. Rich asteroids are not a secret. Steel. All the money, all the money. So we're gonna need.
Remove the evil in your heart and replace it with money.
I think the money would be the evil, actually.
No. Replace the evil and replace it with money.
So, tell me, Fortress America, what is the benefit of a strip miner? So I know you can mine the large asteroids. What is that benefit? Help me out here.
It's meant for stations. So I assume it collects a lot of things.
I don't know. I'm just gonna ask and find out. So we're gonna need 15, so we're gonna need 3. I think he's writing up a very large paragraph to tell us. I'm excited. Uh-oh.
Are you still excited?
Yeah, I think so. So does the strip miner is best at collecting lots of cheap ore to sell in bulk. Okay. So that's what it does. Hallway 2. What's this place? Medical bay? Hallway 1. Okay. Ooh, fancy. Look at this place. So I don't need... Oh, actually, I might need this. Actually, I don't need this. You can also collect smaller amounts of higher tier ore, and it's slightly easier than floating around in the asteroid belt searching for stuff. Okay. But you would probably want, my guess, and this is conjecture on my part, is you would probably want to make sure that you are in a high quality area. Lots of stuff. Lastly, if you're into large drones by then, you can park at a large asteroid and then direct the large drones to do the easy lifting of transporting products to stations. Oh, okay. Well, that makes sense. So, isn't there a demand limit on when you do that though, Fortress America? So right, as you can see, there's a limit to what this station will buy. Isn't there a similar limit? I think you would run into hard limits for what they will purchase, is my suspicion. I have no basis for that belief. Oh, I see. Okay, that makes sense. Yes, yes. I would agree with you that our game population is low. I think that would be perhaps a minor understatement, I think. Oh, higher tier systems, more demand. That's good to know. So let me go see. Let's go to that rare resource market and see. So conglomerate hub. Where is the rare resource market? So you're the black market. Rare resource market. There we are. Let's go see what this rare resource market has for us. We want that one. 3, 2, 1, Rare resources. What do you have? Talk to me. Do. How you doing, Tristan? You've gone quiet.
Doing good. Oh, not that quiet.
Not that quiet. The screams in your head are still there.
They're ever gone?
No, they never do go. So, Fortress America has never played Craftopia and only tiny bit of Minecraft. Oh. I have some good news for you. You're gonna see probably a lot of different genres. I imagine that we're going to be touching on many genres. Have you seen Terraria? Oh, why am I being attacked? And who is attacking me? So, we, CogCon asked that we, oh, the grunt is running away. Bye-bye. That we go to, so Core Keeper's not expected to be a long game for us. It's an early access title, and I don't know, the consensus is we might be able to play it for maybe a month or so ish before we run
Or
out
less.
of, right, or less. Before we basically run out of stuff. So then we're gonna go, CogCon requested that we then go to Terraria, and Terraria, yeah, I enjoy Terraria a lot. It is a good time, to be sure. And that'll keep us busy for a bit, at least a month, probably longer. After that, if nothing else comes up, we'll probably go to Citadel Forged in Fire. I'm curious about that one. That's an MMO squeezed into a little bitty space for us. So I'm not really sure what to expect with it. If they have a player-run economy, we're going to be in trouble. Well, hopefully you...
A little bit.
Hopefully you still comment Fortress America, even if you've never played a game. You can ask us to go. You can say, go visit that spot over there, or go check this out, or
He's telling you bad things because I know I will not listen. Very
I
well.
I will listen. Any of the games, Fortress America. If you're not familiar with a game and you're interested in seeing something, so a lot of the games, like Core Keeper, for example, which we're going to start tomorrow, it's top down. So Core Keeper is a top down view, and you go, just wander around, explore, beat some bosses, whatever.
Cause havoc.
Right. So if you want, as an example, if you want me to go left and explore something over there that you've seen, just say go left, go explore that thing over there. I don't care. I don't have when I am just wandering around, I'm not looking for anything. Yes, it does. Let me see. So that is so the rare resource market does not have the rare resources I was hoping it would have. That's awkward.
Bad.
Actually, it doesn't have rare resources at all. Well, I guess it's got gold and silver. I suppose that's something. Yes, Fortress America. It does look like Stardew Valley. I think that the game, to me, is like a mix between Terraria and Stardew Valley.
Which he still avoids to play.
Stardew Valley?
Yes.
Oh, I've played it a lot. I just not my. I don't know. It's Stardew Valley makes me tired. And I understand that you can change some behaviors and such with mods. I get it. It just makes me tired.
I just want to drag him into the 300 something mod pack.
Yes. The evil plans that you have.
Oh no, come on now. They're not so evil.
Are they? Are they not?
I want to rephrase that really quickly. They are okay.
Right.
They're not diabolical.
So, let me see. So that did not have what I wanted. Maybe what other stations can we build? That's a mining facility. What else can we build? What else can we build? So we've got a weapons, a traveling trade emporium here, weapons for a produced resource market, a drifters. I've never tried Fortress Craft Evolved. Ever even heard of it? Tell me more. Let me see. Hello?
Hello, hello?
Hello, hello.
Oh, I see how it is.
Finally come back, has he?
It's true.
Yeah, and then I'll be gone for a while again because I have Eli, my son, this weekend, so that's fine. We come and go.
Come to see the last stream of this. For now.
Well, I'll probably be able to catch some of the beginning game tomorrow before I am off work and
Off
gonna
doing
be
other things.
doing other things.
Saving the world.
Let's see. So Fortress America is telling us about Fortress Craft Evolved, another factory game on Alien World, mining and whatnot. Single developer game. Does it do dedicated servers?
Dedicated to servers.
The single dev, that'd be a big ask, wouldn't it? Maybe not. Guess it depends on what they do.
No, it depends on the engine that they use. So many of the game engines these days. Oh, it does do dedicated servers. Whoa.
Cool.
Yeah, many of the game engines come with networking built in.
Fancy.
It is kind of fancy. Oh, Fortress Craft Evolved. Well, let me look at it over here on this screen.
Factory game on an alien world. That's an interesting descriptor.
Let me see. On Steam. Let's see here. Oh, it's basically Minecraft.
Minecraft, but not Minecraft?
Yeah. pretty much that, yes. Let me see.
Minecraft the Third.
Minecraft the Third. Well, there are many Minecraft-like games out.
So true.
I think my statement holds.
Mm-hmm. I'm happy to look into this. Things like Stable Diffusion will make graphics so it's very challenging for a single dev to do all the things, graphics, coding, blah blah blah. So Stable Diffusion is going to help with that a lot. There are some unfortunate side effects, but they are what they are.
Stable Diffusion, huh?
Yep.
It's the new one he's advocating for. Dolly 2 has left the room. Partially.
That's true. Well, DALL-E 2, they've put behind, you have to pay for it now, for most people.
Is this a development platform?
DALL-E 2?
Or a game?
Neither.
None. None of the above.
What is this thing?
So DALL-E 2, you make art with it. Any kind of art you want.
Oh, that's the AI, right?
Yeah. Well, any kind of art asterisk. So they've got some requirements, things like you can't, use human faces, etc., etc. But the open
Well, that's good.
The open source version called Stable Diffusion has no requirements like that, and you can run it locally. So I can create an infinite number of any picture I want. So the way that it works is you give the system a prompt. You say, you basically describe the picture in words, and it will
Got it.
Spit out however many iterations. So I usually have it make 10 pictures at a time. And if there's elements of the pictures that I like, I'll just grab. So let's say out of the 10 images it makes, I like little parts of this one and little parts of that one and little parts of this one. I'll take those 3, throw them into GIMP, which is my my image editing software that I use.
Yeah.
Do the
GIMP.
Yep. Set them. Put them as layers so that the final product is showing the little bits and pieces of things that I like. And then then that's how we do that. And using that method, you can make your perfect image. So in the future, it's under active development. Like every time I load it, it has more stuff. But even right now, in its current form, the profession of artist is not a profession anymore. Dolly, this.
Why are you in a place where you're killing things? Are you in a quest, or they just happen to be there when you arrived?
No, they're just here. I was just going to this traders. Dolly the sheep. I've seen hats and shirts with AI faces that try to fool facial recognition. Cameras. Oh, this is different. This is just general art. General pictures. Yeah. So let's talk about DALL-E 2 and Stable Diffusion. So the way that they were born is the original research. They scraped the internet for every picture of everything. So every picture that you can find on the internet was used to train these models. So you can do things like, you can tell in the prompts, you can say, insert whatever you want here. It, it doesn't matter. Anything. Anything you can think of. And it will try and put together what it thinks. But more importantly, you can say things like, in the style of Xbox One Halo 2001. And it will try to draw the thing in the style of the video game Halo 1 from 2001. So it does things like that. You can say, you can tell it that you want it as a pencil hatch drawing. You can say that you want it in the style of Vincent van Gogh. I mean, yeah, it is challenging to express the level of control. Yes, it is free. Stable Diffusion is free. It's kind of ridiculous. Any movie, any video game, so anything that has pictures of it on the internet, you can just create, ta-da, in any style you want. It's caused a bit of an uproar with the artist community, understandably. There was a big to-do, I want to say 3 weeks ago, where someone won an art contest using software generated by an AI. Another big one that a lot of people use is called Midjourney. I don't use Midjourney. So there's 4 that I know of. There's DALL-E 2, which is OpenAI, the corporation OpenAI made that one. The next one is Google AI. So the Google AI team has one. I've never seen it. I've seen research papers about it, but I've never seen it, never played with it. There's Midjourney, which is free, but there's some hoops getting through and enabling Midjourney. So I've never used that one. It was kind of annoying and a pain to get into and set up. But I have used DALL-E 2. I was part of the research, the research testing group for that one. So I do know that one. I know it quite well. And Stable Diffusion is the free version of that. And Stable Diffusion is, I think, the far superior one, because you can run it locally, and there's no requirements, no limits, no user agreement, no EULA, stuff like that. So yeah, it's interesting. It does both, like, you can tell it to create an image as though it was taken with a specific camera if you want. The one that I use is called Automatic 1111. So if you did a search for Stable Diffusion space Automatic 1111, it's from GitHub, which is a code repository. And if you scroll down to the bottom,
Good old GitHub.
Yeah, if you scroll down to the bottom, there are instructions on how to install it. It's pretty easy, pretty painless, pretty quick. We need some Iridium. But yeah, it's the profession of artist is officially dead. It's just a matter of time before more people realize it.
Come to accept it for its new ways.
Yeah, pretty much that. So right now we're looking for Iridium and aluminum. So this is, mercury. Zinc. No. Yeah, it's definitely interesting. Definitely interesting. R34 is being abused. Yes, I can only imagine. I can only imagine it would be. So yes. But yeah, that's not the. Strangely, that's not what the big uproar is about. The big uproar is actually about copyright. Who owns the copyright to the images?
I would assume no one, 'cause it is a new image in many sense.
Oh, it
Well,
is
that's
it is a generated image. That's the problem that
right.
people have.
That's the problem. The thing is, you could make it so precisely like another image, though, and then there's a question, right? Like which one?
Okay, so 3.
I mean, it's like saying trying to sell like a copy of the Mona Lisa that's an exact copy that no one could tell the difference. I mean, that's
mean-
kind of the level of similarity we're talking about.
Oh,
I mean, pre-established art already, I would understand. 'Cause that is before AI. If you want to make something extremely similar, so be it. At your own risk. But I'm saying if something is generated just out of as it is,
thin air.
they start complaining for that.
Right. So the
Well, yeah, but I mean-
corporations are having a fit with this because
Because they're corporations and that's what they do.
Yep.
well,
Yep.
but I mean, if nobody owns copyright to it, then that's a problem for them.
Oh goodness.
Right.
Right. What could we do? Right.
And artists are understandably upset because their profession just died. So,
But there's no reviving that.
all right, that cat's out of the bag at this point. But yeah, so they are upset because, I mean, why wouldn't you? If that's how you make your living, then that's a problem. Because, insert corporation here can just say, well, I'm going to go get this software and install it, and sure, the image it generates or images it generates are not the exact thing I want immediately, but it's free. It takes
But
seconds.
it learns. Also,
Right. Yes. So, okay, so this thing that's free takes seconds. So it generates, 10 images in the time it would take someone to pick up a paintbrush or, whatever
Right.
utensil they want to draw or create in. So there's no comparison really.
right. But the other thing about it being a newly generated image, that argument can become a little moot because, I mean, in theory, it's all generated though. Like if I tell it to go make a copy of whatever thing,
Mona Lisa.
yeah. I mean, that's the thing. It still could be brand new generated, but I could make it, whatever new thing that's also, brand new in that sense.
Right.
But I don't know. It's
I don't
but I'm
think-
not a lawyer because that's tough stuff right there.
Well, creating new images of existing things, I would guess that there's established precedents for stuff like that.
I would
Good.
hope so.
Right. The larger problem being is, something that's whole new, never been seen before.
Right.
So, yeah, for the artists themselves, they will have no means of producing, income for their family or themselves is their problem, which understandable. Most
Well, sure,
artist
but, yeah.
types that I know of, I mean, can't and don't want to, suddenly say, okay, now I'm a plumber. That's not most artist
Well, I
types
mean-
that I know do not want to do that, and some cannot do that.
Well, yeah, but that's not only true for artists. That's true for almost anyone. Like,
Oh.
if that's not your field, right, then that's usually you're going to be like, no, I can't do that.
Oh, that's true. But
Like trying to tell an ant to be a tree.
right.
Yeah.
But this is going to happen more and more and more. So, several years ago, there was a writing program called GTP 1 that came out, and I never played with GTP 1. I did play with GTP 2, which and I used GTP 3 to help write a novel. and they just announced GTP4 in June of this year. But so I think GTP3 was good enough to replace anyone whose profession was writer. It's curious to me that we've not heard more about GTP4, because that is, I mean, GTP3 would write novels for you, literally. They were rough around the edges, to be sure. You had to clean them up. You had to, guide it. It wasn't a completely hands-off experience. It took quite a bit of nudging and work and all of that. GTP4, I don't know why they would need GTP5. I'm sure that it will happen, but that just seems like overkill at that point. So that would take care of anyone whose profession was writing, like articles or anything with words. Writers, articles, news, insert anything with words here. I'm just curious why we haven't heard more about that. But this is going to happen with all professions. They're all under the automation gun at this point.
The world has to change, but people refuse to do so.
It's true.
Well, it's to me, it's more a matter of what preparation are the powers that be doing to make it ready to do that. Because,
right, UBI.
I mean, for example, like taxing AI, or is one idea, because then that at least could give, those that lose their job to AI something. Then like basic income, it's like multiple pieces that have to go into a puzzle that, is a good question about whether or not people are on the boat about solving, because they need to be. Right. Well, they needed to be a long time ago, but.
Right. The only solution that I'm aware of would be something like UBI, which is Universal Basic Income. I'm not aware of any other way around this. The challenge that I see is purely fabricated. So people have the mentality of, I suffered, so other people have to suffer, or they have the mentality of, it's always been this way, or they have, I need to be doing better than my neighbor. A lot of people seem to have that mentality, which I don't understand. So there are certainly some challenges to overcome here with these things. And if we were smart about it, we would be working stringently towards these things so that we don't have, violence and unrest and chaos and other exciting things.
Oh, don't worry. There's already things that have overthrown the talk of AI in many ways.
Oh yeah, there's always.
Mr. Meme Nice is absolutely.
Yeah, there's
because
always.
We are all the lecture in the background.
Yeah, that doesn't mean it's. I mean, yeah, there are always distractions.
Doesn't make the problem go away.
No, it doesn't. It just kicks it down the road. Okay, we have what we're looking for. We found a star system that has... Is this a lecture in the background? Mr. Mime Nice?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because we all are. Our opinion is the lecture in the background.
Oh, right. Yeah, no, I don't have any answers. I know what needs to happen, but I don't know how to get from point A to point B.
Well, it's a group effort for sure.
All right, it's not me to solve. It would be...
panel discussion. Not a lecture, it's the panel discussion in the background.
Right, panel discussion. I like it. So there is a place we're going to go. That's very dangerous, but...
Yay, tell me more.
Tell you more. Yeah, we're going to a very dangerous place that we are unlikely to survive the encounter for. But
No, 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 take me with you.
I will tell you where I'm going, if that helps.
You're still in Sentinel Prime, aren't you?
Yes, the portal is open. I am going through it.
Oh, nice. Yes, tell me. Tell me where you go.
So this is a T3 area. We're going to Mana Poplia, something like that. And it has the aluminum, it has the iridium. I'm quite sure that it has violence. Oh, it's a pretty blue.
Oh, violence has no concern with me.
So it has
Because
all
I
of
want
the
to
things.
try the cloaking device.
Do
Wow,
it.
it is blue.
It's all the blue.
Oh, you should click break on your keyboard. Break/pause.
Okay, done. Nothing happened.
When you're not in the chair.
When I'm not in the chair.
Yes.
What
When is he
this?
not in the chair?
Why am I making it green?
Click it again.
Okay. Why am I making it blue?
It cycles through them. It makes it easier to see in the space. You'll see actual outlines of creatures, asteroids.
Curious.
I found that out when exploring, so... I found it
Found your
interesting.
Found your server in the game list, but I'm confused. It has good ping for Australia. Yeah,
It does.
it does. That's, the host that we use was selected because it has fantastic ping to both Oceania and America, which is a necessity for us. But Mr. Mime Nice, I don't know if you've been watching the stream for a while or not, but just so you know, today's the last day, well, the last planned day for us to be playing Interstellar Rift, just so you know. Tomorrow we're going to be going to Core Keeper.
Or keeper.
Just so you're aware. I don't want you to get unhappy or otherwise have negative thoughts about, why am I not here tomorrow or the day after? Just so you know. Right now I'm trying to get the materials that I need to finish my a ship I called Final Form, which is why I've gone to this terrible T3 place that will probably result in my death.
The death, pain, and suffering.
It's true. Pain and suffering. So as long as I can get so I'm actually going to turn off copper, iron, and carbon. Those hold no interest.
No interior value.
Well, I can get those at far less dangerous places in quantity. So, yeah.
Which I have no doubt, because I've done it.
Right, so and we don't want carbon. Okay. Oh, we're getting uranium. Goodness.
You
Don't want
should
that.
pick it up.
Radioactive area encountered.
Yep.
Well, let's put that away.
Did you just eat it out of your ship?
Did I just what?
Eat it out of
It
your
didn't.
ship?
I don't think so.
No, I put it in storage.
That doesn't fix the problem.
I think he means it looked like you got kicked out of your ship.
For a moment I thought you put a disposal unit on your ship and you were just going to eject it into space.
No. I have no disposal unit. None disposal units. I am going to look at my... So while this is going, what do we have here? What did you find? Iridium. That's what we're looking for. Sweet. That's why we're here. Iridium and aluminum. Let's go put this... I would like to get the things quickly so that we can depart this hostile land.
Oh no, come on now. It's not too hostile.
No, I'm pretty sure it's hostile. Very, very hostile.
You should go to the red dots, they're friendly.
Are they?
They're red triangles and hexagons.
I don't think they are, actually.
If you hear thudding across your hull, just know that that's their way of saying friendly.
That's their way of saying hello.
Yes. Some of them
More
are insufferable.
radiation. Goody. Huh. Yeah, this place has a lot of good ore, to be sure. So let me show you the design that I'm working to build. So final form is this. This is what I'm trying to get built here. Oh, no. This one. This one. So this is what I would like to build before the end of the stream today. And assuming I don't get mercilessly murdered in this lovely place, and I'm able to find the aluminum, it looks like I'm finding lots of iridium. So I should reach my iridium target pretty quick. A little worried about the aluminum, though. Have not found any aluminum thus far.
Is there any more asteroid fields?
Oh yes, there are plenty of asteroid fields. Oh, I'm finding platinum. So that's something. What? I thought I turned you off for carbon.
You might have, but it might have had the resource in the asteroid.
Yes. Looks like it had this other one. What am I using iridium for? It is... I don't know. I'm not sure what the iridium's for, honestly. Let me check.
I think it's the thing that you need 100 for.
So let me see. What would it be for? So I have a large CPU. So it's the large CPU. the large CPU is what requires the iridium. But the iridium actually doesn't look like it's going to be a problem. I might have pretty close to it already. Let's see. Oh, what is the message? What? I don't have any. That's weird. Oh wait. Ship status, cargo. How much iridium do I have? So I have 74 iridium already. I only need 100. So
You'll get that quick.
yep. So the iridium's coming along quite nicely. We're still in the asteroid field. Yep, still in the asteroid field. Whoa, hello. I think we can slow that down a lot. Yeah, like that. Some of the materials I get are the other green one, not iridium.
Uranium.
Oh. Let's see. Let me see. So is it on this side? Oh, radioactive area. Hooray! So it's not this side. Oh yeah, so 74 iridium. Yep. I have 74 iridium. And a radioactive
Good.
cargo hold, apparently.
So, I have officially never gotten even hurt by the amount of radiation I have put into a cargo hold. So I wouldn't be too concerned about that, and I was holding, what, 1,000 melted?
Yeah, no idea. Not a concern I have.
I was struggling to find a way to put it on the hazmat suit, but that's fine.
You should ask Fortress America.
Oh, that problem's already passed.
Oh. Let me see.
Unfortunately.
So maybe I want to go to a different asteroid field, but I want to stay in this one until I get the iridium. I mean, I only need 26 more. And this definitely seems to be the place to get it. So let's go. Yep, let's point right to that. Perfect. Move around the asteroid belt to detect more rocks. Oh, I guess I should look at these signatures. So what are you? You are, I think, probably too far away for me to look at. So you're right in front of me. How far away are you? You're way too far. There's a rift over here. Too far. What are you? Unknown. Okay. So something like this, probably. Yes. I like to go just kind of at a leisurely pace through. And just, so it looks like we're picking something up over here. What is it? Zinc. Zinc is the thing, huh? Iron, iron. So we'll get ourselves some. Why? That was weird. But that's fine.
Weird?
Yes. Oh, here we go. My iridium. There's 10 more. Sweet. So only 14 more, and we're good on iridium. Then we will go to another asteroid belt. Hopefully another asteroid belt will have aluminum. What are you? You are platinum. You are iron. Oh, Betacronium is what I... So I'm getting the wrong resource? Let's see. So if I tried to... Oh, you're right. Well, that's awkward. Betacronium. Is that even in the solar system I'm in? Is that even here?
Is that even a thing?
So osmium, iridium. Oh, it's not even here. Boo. Okay, well let's try and get the aluminum at least. Radioactive area. Oh, we've got more iridium. Or uranium, rather. Okay, so the best way is, okay. Let me see if there's, I don't think there's one of those here. But let's check. So nothing that direction. I imagine I could build one, maybe? Let me see. So let's go. Do you think, oh, let's go to this asteroid belt right here. Perhaps being closer will give us options to build more space stations, and maybe we can build the trader. Regular pilot view, so this, hit Z, So if I push Z, it goes to this view. Maybe you mean down here. From the regular pilot view, scroll. Station list. Oh, there we go. So, are you talking about resource market? So these are the stations that are here. Or is there a different space station that I should be looking for? I mean, we can go here. Go there. Fuel is below 25%. Oh, you can't build it? Okay. So this is the traveling. Are you talking about the traveling trade Imperium thing? Okay. So if I just need to build some more GT stations. Got it. Can do. Somebody's asking me to build space stations. I can do that.
Well, my defiant self would say they've asked you to do something. Do the opposite, blow them up.
No. They've requested space stations. I feel compelled to complete this request.
Well, you could say we could complete the quest. Or we could just blow it up. I like the idea of blowing them up.
Building the right stations in the right quantities, also a puzzle, huh? Puzzles inside puzzles inside puzzles. But I can at least build space stations. So we will go, but let me go to this asteroid belt here and see if we can get that aluminum, if nothing else. Okay, have fun with the dog. We will await your return with bated breath.
Wait, we're waiting for someone?
Awaiting, yes. Fortress America's walking a dog.
Indeed.
Oh, Sean is still here. Yay! We're gonna spend some time in an asteroid field, see if we can get some of that sweet, sweet aluminum. We do have radioactive things, so that's fun.
I see you're taking consideration very well. The radioactive things.
Yes. I suppose I do have the materials now to make a nuclear reactor if I so desired.
Is it worth it though?
Yes.
Maybe.
Just to say you have a nuclear reactor, or for a different reason?
Our.
Maybe all the reasons.
I can't say one is better than the other, but I do know power on a ship is valuable. And I think that's the highest grade anything that can produce power.
One would expect. It is what powers the stars, after all. What do we have here? We have
And
one.
potentially soon, eventually, your ship.
Maybe. I mean, we could look at that. Not opposed. So let me go see. So if I was going to put a nuclear reactor on this ship, what would that entail? So nuclear reactor requires a lot of things. Flammability is
Does it
high.
explain how much it produces?
Yes, generates 15,000. In comparison, the Type 2 Type 2 generators generates 1,500. So it generates 10 times the amount of power. But those are some pretty steep requirements.
I was going to say, what's the trade-off? Like, how fast does it burn through fuel? Like, what are the other considerations? Unless there aren't any.
Flammability is high. So that's fun.
That does sound fun.
We like the idea of flammability.
Sure.
Do we?
I mean, sprinkling systems will save us forever, right?
Oh, absolutely.
They certainly
If you have water to supply them.
could. Okay, so let's see if we can get some aluminum. Aluminum. So you're about to get picked up over here, right? Yep. Iridium. It's funny because aluminum has a higher percentage chance of being here than iridium, but I have a lot of iridium. I don't have a lot of...
That's statistics for you.
It is. Sad truth of it all. Sad truth.
Well, it's working.
What's working?
My cloak.
Your cloak?
You went with the cloaking device, huh?
I'm only saying it's working because my ship is not being shot at, and those things sort of orbiting around me.
Well, there you go. See?
That's a bonus. There you go.
I can't promise the station is going to live very long, but...
Well, sacrifices.
Besides the point,
Sacrifices need to be made. How much carbon do we have?
I don't know what deep cloaked is, though. Because I have an hour until deep cloak comes into play.
I don't know if that is either.
Fuel, 67,000. Huh.
I mean, it sounds cool, but that doesn't mean it's good. It could be bad.
Could be
Likely bad.
likely bad. So let's see. Let's turn water on so we can grab the sweet fuel. I guess that is one downside to having a power-hungry ship is you use power.
Well, you're still using tier 1 fuel out of the 3 tiers, though.
That's true. It's all true. It's all true. The shame.
So, I'm just gonna sit here and watch the black market blow up into flames. You need me.
Okay, you do that. You have a great time.
What was that? That could be fun. Sure.
I mean, I want to see what scrap it drops, but I don't really have a scrap collector here.
Let's see. Dog refused to go outside, too cold. That's awkward. Did I find anything? Not really. Still looking for the sweet aluminum. Still not finding any success there. 88. Plenty warm. I don't know. Maybe it's too cold. Let me see. What are we doing here? Still no aluminum. Finding silver, finding lots of fancy stuff. Not aluminum. Apparently we don't believe in aluminum anymore.
Are you suggesting aluminum isn't fancy?
Well, it's not fancy enough. We'll say that.
Gotcha.
It needs to be more the fancy. Okay, so that'll be enough of that. We can throw this on. Oh, we have a radioactive thing now. Where is the radioactive?
Congratulations, how do you feel?
Yeah.
I feel glowing.
Most
And you look
participants feel that way.
I feel a glow.
Yes, I'll turn on my weapon system. My non-existent weapons will fire at anything.
Oh, invisible weapons. I get it.
Fancy.
No, I just haven't built any on this ship.
Well, sure.
I'm relying on the cloak.
To save you.
Oh.
So Fortress America.
So
what is Deep Cloak?
Also, how's that energy expenditure? Fortress America said it was pretty spendy on the energy.
It's 7,000 drain when active.
Not too bad.
So I don't have a context for that. I was going to say, what does that mean? Is that a lot? Is that a little?
Well, saying as a medium generator or second tier generator can only generate 1,500, I need about 5 of them to just run the thing. And they're a 2x2 block.
In fact, I can show you. Oh, okay. Deep Cloak just makes you more invisible. So here
Is it directly for players or anything?
Yeah, so to everyone. So to give you context, Sean, I have 8 tier 2 generators in my new ship. They take this much space.
That is a big ship, though.
It is a big ship.
A lot of your ships are big. Is yours a large ship, too?
My ship?
Yes.
I've had large ships.
The one with
Most
the
of them
cloak.
have exploded.
That's kind of a funny thing to say. Most of them have exploded.
Does having multiple large sensors do anything useful, Fortress America? I have not seen them do anything useful. Do they do useful things? If they do useful things, I would like to have more of them.
Well, they are your scanners. That's how what you turn off and on.
Oh, sure, I just didn't know if having multiples did anything.
I assume it extends the range.
I don't know. That's why I'm asking.
Like, are they more? I mean, it'd be cool if like they sped up the scanning process because
Oh no, that's
that
not.
seems like
No.
that can take a while.
You can scan things without scanners, so don't worry about that.
Oh, they're just great for sensing. Okay, so multiple scanners do stack. Their effect stacks. That's good. Well, this is kind of a small mini game. Interesting. I didn't know that. That's good to know. Looks like we've got only 65,000-ish fuel remaining. So I will need to head back to the starting area soon-ish. Ooh, more radiation. Oh. Tasty.
Did you just say tasty?
Yes.
I'm not sure that counts as tasty. Maybe.
Nonsense.
Let me see. So, let me see. Air handlers. Let me see. What do you mean air handlers? Tell me more. What did I put 10 of in? The vents?
Now, I'm very curious that I haven't actually noticed in any of the
Oh,
systems,
please.
but there is this little modifier tab that I've never seen change.
Let's see. To answer your question, Fortress America, yep, the peak drain for these is 8,400, so I put enough in to make sure that peak is maintained. So if I only had 2 or 3, then I would not be able to meet peak requirements. I don't know what that means, but it seems bad. Bad, not good, bad. I don't know if there's any kind of storage you can do for. Oh, peak is for multiple people on a ship. That's good to know. Okay, so yeah, so I could remove those and reduce costs a bit. I don't think it's going to reduce much, but yeah, could do that.
I'm going to be off voice for a few.
Okay, have fun with that. Ah, 1 unit per player per minute. Okay. That's very useful. So we can modify the design. Let's see. Let me see. Fix the coloration for those walls. Keep. Let's see, I can get rid of this one also. Ta-da. Keep those 3. I have additional space for stuff if I want, or not. Very nice. Didn't really change requirements any appreciable amount. Did lower power requirements a little bit. Sweet. Still need to try and find that aluminum. Getting a lot of iridium, no aluminum. Even got platinum. I think we're gonna have to try another asteroid belt. Maybe something farther out. Okay, let's see, what do we have here? Let's go for the farthest one. So that one. Perhaps the farthest one will have what we're looking for.
Apps indeed.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bing. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, bing. And I'm not going to worry about the power thing at all. Right now, just trying to get aluminum. Two, one, bing. Bing. Do. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bing. fast approaching the target area. 1, bing.
Faster than the speed of light.
I think the faster than the speed of light would be the rift. I think that the little warps inside system are much slower than the speed of light, but I could be wrong. Oh, we have more radioactive. I hope someone's gonna buy all this radiation.
Buy the radiation, just make it into something.
Make it into something. Oh, a chew toy.
That's a good idea. Make it into a chew toy. The non-existent animals you have aboard your ship.
Yes. So I did look into multi-streaming. So it's called, on Twitch, it's called squad streaming. Oh, that reminds me. I need to check something. Speaking of,
Uh-huh.
I want to check something. Oh, aluminum, finally.
Yeah, aluminum is a difficult thing to obtain.
Okay, so we finally got the aluminum. It only took a embarrassingly long time to get, but we got there. We
Got there in time, it's true.
We have the aluminum necessary. Do I dare stay and try and get any more? No. Time. I'm running out of time. So let's go back to the starting Sentinel Prime. Oh. Fuel. Okay, so let's go back to Sentinel Prime. And see if we can get this done. Where is my... Where is my rift? Hello? Where's my rift? Oh, it's still going? That was
Hour?
weird. No, it just took longer than normal. Okay, so we are back at Sentinel Prime. We have the aluminum. We do not have the iridium, but there is a traveling emporium here somewhere. Let's go find the traveling emporium. Traveling emporium. Where are you? You are not there. Where are you? I don't see it, but we can go to the Commerce Conglomerate Hub and see what they have. So we're looking for something to refine. We also need some fuel, kind of. But we can buy that probably from this place we're going, if I had to guess. But we actually don't want to buy too much of it because, yes, that's where we want to go. Because the hopefully we'll be building a new ship in the not too distant future. Do, 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 do. Two, one, da-da. 4, 3, 2, 1, ba-ba. I don't even remember if I've ever been here. Do, 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 do. I don't remember. Don't remember. So we do have the aluminum, we don't have the iridium. We have the brass, we have the silicone. We do not have the iron, copper, or steel because we have used some of that for building space stations, but that's easily acquired. Worst case scenario, I'm going to get a bunch of it from this ship that I have now. If for some reason I cannot get enough from this ship, I can pull out one or both of the other ships I have in storage and just scrap them. Okay, so let's go see what is here. Let's go check you out. What do you have?
The disable weapon group, so you just click it again, right? I'm not going crazy.
You removed the check from the box.
Like disabling them?
Oh.
Turning them off?
Yes, that's what I do. Is CPU. Go into the CPU and remove the check. This commerce conglomerate hub has nothing. Well, 32 missiles. That's pretty sad, actually. Okay. So, nothing here. So I guess we're gonna go to Fort Bragg, see what Fort Bragg has. I know that there's fuel at Fort Bragg. I don't know if they have the scrap. Let me see if the traveling emporium is around now. Oh, actually, we were taught a fancy thing. Station
I can't
construction.
deactivate my non-existent weapons. That is upsetting.
Can't deactivate your non-existent weapons. That sounds like a problem. I can go build this, I'm sure. Let's go build this. Where is this? This is down here. It is over there. What is it? It is a produced resource market. Sure. We'll go make it.
I can't engage my cloak with the weapon system active. I can't turn off weapon systems even though I don't have any weapons.
Oh.
No problem.
I don't know. Ask Fortress America the fix. Fortress America, we seek your vast wisdom and knowledge. He says you can turn off. He doesn't have any weapons, is the problem. So you have 0 weapon systems on your ship?
The only weapon system that classifies the armor generator. That's the only weapon that is there.
Did you
theoretically.
Did you turn it off?
I have turned it off, but weapon systems will not distance. You could turn H to turn them off and turn them on. Every time I attempt to turn it off, it does the loading thing to turn them back on.
There is still a button on the weapon CPU in the upper left that says enabled. Oh, so you just turn off the weapon CPU itself, perhaps?
I don't have a provider on my ship.
You don't have a CPU? Weapon CPU?
Nope. This ship is solely just cloak reliant.
Maybe sitting at the pilot's chair?
That's where I was.
I don't know.
The weapon generator, the armor generator is not a weapon, but it does use CPU per the weapon categories. My hopeful fix is I've reloaded the ship because I've left the ship.
H from
Okay.
pilot.
It fixed itself.
Oh, good. So a minor nuisance bug.
Minor nuisance bugs that could have gotten me killed.
Could have.
Would have.
But did not.
Oh, we're looking at the positives there, but I'm talking about the what ifs because it's happened more than enough times that I want my thing active.
Well, sure. It's a lot of power, though.
Perhaps.
No, that's a lot of power.
Look disrupted. What? Confuses me.
The cloak has been disrupted, clearly. And that's what that means.
But it doesn't give a reason, which confuses me.
Doesn't need to give a reason.
Is cloak online or is it offline? I'm confused.
I don't know. Oh, if you use warp, that disrupts the cloak.
I was not using warp.
I don't know. He's just giving possible or causes to disrupt a cloak. We don't know what you're doing. We can't see what you're doing, so.
Fair. Might not be able to use it the way I intended to use it. I think I know what's going on here.
What would that be?
I'm trying to mine at the same time. Use internal things that I have. Look disrupted.
So the grunts are coming for me. Oh, can't transport things.
Transport in the sense of like interior ship, because I'm only using the extractors. I wasn't using like cargo transporter.
Don't know. Maybe teleporting an asteroid onto your ship counts as teleporting. Yep, teleport like the extractors. So you cannot run around cloaked, mining all the things.
That is upsetting.
Well, it would be kind of a loophole, wouldn't it? Don't you think?
No, not in a sense.
Because you
As the
could.
cloak does use up a large amount of power
Oh,
for
sure.
things on a ship.
But you would just run around, like if you could do all the mining that you wanted while cloaked, then all of the grunts and the pirates and the skrill would just not be a problem. You would just cloak, run around, mine, and you would only have to worry
Well,
about
partially.
the small handful of players that had 20 scanners on their ship.
Wouldn't put it past players to do that, but at the same time, it's not entirely the same.
Oh.
As there is a deep cloak too, so things could theoretically still find me.
Sure. I'm just going off of what a game designer would think about exploits.
Oh, I try to find all the exploits, so don't put me past that.
Sure. I'm just, again,
Mhm.
let's see. So what do I need to finish? Launching drones, missiles, trash, all of that turns off a cloak. So really anything that you would
Anything at all.
anything that you would reasonably expect to disrupt a cloak will disrupt a cloak. So if you're supposed to be invisible, then you're supposed to be invisible. Would be my understanding of that. What do we got here? So the cloak means you're supposed to not be there. So things that are not there are not shooting missiles or dumping trash or other activities.
Sure.
Oh, this is also a radioactive area. And see.
It's expanding. Oh, you're never getting rid of that radioactive area for the rest of the stream.
That depends. I may very well, because if I am successful in my efforts
Well, if you completely delete the ship, there's no more area for it to be there.
well, I was going to say if I succeed in my efforts of scrapping this ship and building the new ship, then
I feel like that's a different thing altogether.
so,
You're sure you're removing it along with the area?
yes. A hot zone for storage, refining, and building of new power rods. Oh, I'm sure you would need to build something that is for all of the radioactive materials, to be sure.
Which is a great learning experience.
It is a good learning experience.
And now how to build nuclear.
Oh, the reactor is not radioactive. That's interesting. Strange, but interesting.
I feel like if a player has the arsenal and ability to make 20 scanners onto a ship to detect a cloaked ship, they have more important things to do than shoot the local inhabitants of that ship.
I don't know. Do they? What if they do it for sport? Maybe they hunt players for sport.
Now that's an idea. Put a tracker on your ship and hunt the other player for sport. It's a little odd, but you know I'm all for strange things.
Well, no, a lot of folks, that would be their entertainment. That's how a lot of people in Killing Skrill is fun enough. Oh, endgame boss. Oh. Have you killed the endgame boss, Fortress America?
So trying to get you to summon it extremely early was a bad idea?
Yes. Yes.
No. I don't believe it.
Let's see. I don't see... Yeah. I'm seeing exactly what I expect to see here. This is a produced resource market. But hopefully the traveling market comes back. I am running out of time. Sad. Oh, actually, let's not do this view. Let's do the trick that we learned. So what do we have here? Black market, rare resources. So I'm not seeing, so we can go to the fort, see what is there. Where's Fort Bragg? Not here. Here? Yep, there it is. Okay.
You know, in the back of my mind,
Hmm.
I want to see if summoning the Queen's Skrill is capable of destroying forts.
I'm sure it is. We've seen space stations get destroyed. I have no doubt that Fort Bragg can be destroyed.
Or Bragg's days are numbered. Yeah, but you see, the problem with that is forts are where players spawn. I don't know what happens if you remove the spawning points
I don't know.
of
I'm
players.
sure that it has happened. It might be the designers might have done something where the starting zone cannot be where you summon the queen.
Potentially.
That would be an easy solve for that. How
But
are
that
they?
doesn't stop players from shooting at it.
How are they destroying things if they have no weapons? The queen Skrill has no weapons. Skrill, Queen Skrill.
No, I think he's talking about the no fire zone.
Oh right, the the thought exercise was trying to see if Fort Bragg could be destroyed by the Queen Skrill. How is your friend? No, I've watched pirates destroy stations. Pirates.
I was the cause of the destruction of the station in many ways. I will not specify.
So, yeah, I've watched stations get destroyed by pirate drones. They're actually not very strong.
Really not.
Um, so it's more like a space station, really. A Skrill space station, kind of. I do need to step away really quick. I will be right back. So I'm going to put this on the pause. You guys can see the story of the puppets, and I will return.
I don't know if he's returning people. We might have to go into apocalyptic mode. Survival of the fittest.
Oh,
The return.
I did return. And there are, in fact, many Skrill fighting me.
You tell them. You should show them why that's a bad idea.
Why is why? Why is that a bad idea?
As death happens.
For someone,
Are they really someone?
someone's. Huh. I did walk away at a very funny time. It's true. Fortunately, not dead. The Traveling Emporium. Traveling Emporium. I have seen it many, many times, but now that I want it, I don't see it.
Yeah, because it left Sentinel Prime if that's where you are.
It is where I am.
I witnessed it leave. It was sad.
But it can come back. It'll come back, right? Right?
If I've learned anything about Avorion's logic, you'll have to wait a minimum of 15 minutes to pray that the same thing happened.
Oh.
That it indeed did come back.
I don't know.
Maybe.
Oh, top tier stations like Fort Bragg have millions of damage points. So it could, in theory, be damaged or destroyed. It would just be an effort.
I wouldn't want to be the player who spawned there and have 8 ships trying to shoot at it. But, you know.
Oh, I'm sure it's happened. Nine, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I would assume you'd be infinitely at war with them after the situation, but
Probably. The ship is under attack. Oh no. Defense drones, protect me. I have entered a no-fire zone. Now the defense drones have to protect me, because I can't protect myself. Let's see what's over here. What do you have? Do you have... No, you don't. What about you? What do you have? You've got ammo. Hydrogen. Let's go 50,000. That'll give us some fuel. I don't see... Nope. So we've solved the fuel problem. Let's go see if there's anything. Oh, tier 2 asset. Well, I'm hoping to get it from a traveling Imperium or something of that nature. Oh, you have tier 1.
Trying to buy more tier 3 chips?
No. Nope, at the moment I am just looking for... I'm just looking to see if I can get... So I need, apparently, so I can buy tier 2. I have tier 3 and tier 2 already. So what I need is to find that traveling Imperium place. And I need to buy some ammunition. So let's buy...
I'm gonna just fly into a rift, a random rift.
Fly into a random rift.
I'm gonna do with my cloak on.
So I could drop that system. So let's go to the design. So I could change the design and remove the... So it is right here. So this is... So I could remove this. I could put a tier 2, this one, here. The downside is that's going to necessitate changing the weapon systems, removing weapon systems, which is actually not a bad idea. After I discovered my exciting fun with the automated guns, that might not be such a bad thing to do. As much fun as that was. Oh, it's a different green. Is it this green? That's that green. So we could, as you say, just do that, although I think I would not do that. I think I would do... Let's see. So I think I will just do this. Ba-ba. Now we can do this. Do this. Whoops. And then there is one piece right here. Oh, whoops, wrong one. It needs to be this one. Yeah, that'll work. Yep, it works. So now that reduces the silicone considerably. I already had the silicone. Reduce it. It actually doesn't change the brass. Reduces the aluminum, but I already had the aluminum. So now, if I save this, an exit here. We're gonna need to do a couple things. We need to expand storage. Vault pass. Target inventory. So let's do that. Buy. And then I just walk over here and do this. Is that how that works? Yep. Okay. Oh, not available for 10 minutes. Okay, well, let's try to do this. So we're going to go here. So we know that we need iron, copper, steel, silicon, brass, aluminum. So let's transport this stuff, all the stuff, to... So we know the materials that we need. So we need silicone.
How much silicon do we need?
Oh, I'm just moving it to my my personal vault. So I
I'm
have
enjoying the relaxation of free travel.
worry-free travel. Fort Bragg, personal. You're enjoying worry-free travel, are you? So I like Fortress America. Got good ideas. That one's a smart one. Still. Okay, so. Gonna need yes, and time is something that I am quickly running out of. Quickly. I have maybe 18 minutes left. Nope, not even that. I have maybe 13 minutes left. So, CogCon, welcome. We're trying to do a quick build of the final form ship. Slightly modified, but I think the modifications are good. You can thank Fortress America for the modifications to make it proceed. We do have some radioactive materials now, so that's fun.
Oh, the traveling Imperium, just right here.
Do they have the Vela whatever? I don't need it anymore, just curious.
Unknown. I can certainly find out.
That's hot. Yeah. I don't think I want to do that. I think that sounds like a bad idea. That doesn't sound like fun at all.
Silverium?
Yep.
It is some, ore of some sort, I would assume.
It's a gas, apparently. You get
Oh.
it with gas
Oh.
clouds. But they
No, they do not have them.
the traveling Imperium sells scrap of it.
I didn't even know it came in scrap form.
That makes two of us.
But I will buy all their warp chips.
Oh, I see how it is. I don't think it'll matter. I think that the universe is going to end
Coming to an end.
in the near future.
The universe is coming to an end.
It is. It's got maybe a couple hours left in it.
Oh. I gotta see what happens when I self-destruct the ship now.
I would imagine violent things.
Me and the teleporter. Hey, ship.
Moving 6,000 at a time. Let's see, why are you moving that stuff? When you modify your ship with a new design, it will pull from the vault if it is in range. So, here I'll show you. So when I do this, if I choose this, it has to pick. I have to pick. So it'll either pull from the ship or it will pull from the vault. The challenge is that I'm going to have to scrap the ship that I'm on now to select modify. Modify. Okay, I've selected modify. Now load the other blueprint. Cancel. So the final form. So the plan was to scrap the current ship to get the final resources necessary to build this.
I come with a side option.
What is that?
You mentioned how you wanted to use the bits to get them to play old games. How about using the bits to vote on future games?
Sure, we could do that. But do it from the station rather than on board. Okay. So I will go on board the station. So we could, yeah, but they're not bits. Bits are different. Bits cost money. Points don't.
Wait.
So if I do this,
Whichever form of currency we wish
modify.
to use it upon.
Alright. So, and then if I load this other design, final form. So, copper and silicone. But it looks like time has run out. Resources in vault.
First deposit, but this sector doesn't have.
Confirm my modifications. So I'm short 5,000 copper. Oh, let me fix that, right? Actually, yeah, right there. So upgrade is in progress. What's happening? What's happening? Yes, thanks everyone. Let's see. Is my new ship the new ship? It is the new ship. Needs power. So I need to go back and get some power and get some oxygen, some coolant, oxygen. So let's go. Okay, so let's go buy some stuff. We can see the new. Let's buy 3,000. Is there coolant here? No. Coolant over here? No. No coolant here. Is there coolant here? No. Maybe. We can grab some power. We can put some power in the ship. If nothing
I do not
else.
recommend grabbing power. That sounds electrifying.
It does. It does sound electrifying. Okay, let's go see. I do have some oxygen. So let's see. Do I not have power? Oh, I didn't put lights in. Oh, so funny. That's hilarious. I did forget lighting, but oh, but we can see the ship. Thank you very much. Oh, look, it's a ship. It does ship things.
Now go to a random nebula or a group of enemies and self-destruct the ship.
Nice.
No?
Sure, we can detonate the ship. It looks fantastic.
I mean, we're not coming back to it, so...
No, we're not. So let me fly over here and detonate the ship. How do I destroy the ship?
Do you have a bridge as a thing?
I do.
So in the captain's seat, there's a literal just self-destruct ship in the top left, once you turn on the panels.
Okay. In the top left.
You're in the pilot seat.
Oh, I have to... Go where?
The seat behind you.
The seat behind me. Oh, hello. Okay, I'm here.
You turn on the panels with the arrows on the chairs.
Oh, fancy. Look at that. Oh, hello.
I don't think it's gonna take too long to find everything from there.
Oh, that's 5 minutes? No, that's far too long. 1
Far
minute.
too long.
Yeah. Minimum is 5. Fine. Start. Okay, 5. 5 it is.
The new shiny ship. In the 5 minutes, you should find some skrill.
Alarms. What are the alarms?
Oh,
Click on the alarms.
well, the alarms are great.
Um.
Choose the color.
Thanks for the fish.
I think the self-destruct is overtaking the alarm.
Yes, it would seem. But it's
Not
okay.
that.
Okay, so
Tomorrow will be core keeper. Do we want to try doing the quad streaming thing?
you and I are gonna have to talk about that a bit off camera. I still haven't gotten it working, but I have some theories as to why. Okay, so low oxygen and let's go fix that. We've got oxygen. I think that
We have
this
a lot of oxygen.
yeah, I think that this would be a lovely ship, honestly. So I designed everything to be nice and right here next to where you need it. So there's the yeah. I think that this would be lovely.
Sad thing is, it's the last stream day for it.
Well, unless someone
It's-
decides to pull us back to it at some point.
But we would have to start new from the server.
More than one
Assuming
armored
the server...
generation is kind of useless. Oh, you can't. They won't. They don't have additive effects. What does this sheet? What does this do? What do you do here? Choose an action.
Gotta figure out the other seats.
Oh. What does this one over here do? Oh. You really could have a group piloting this. That's cool.
Yes, yes, you could.
Oh. And that's good to know. So apparently the armor generators don't stack.
Well, there is upgrades to the armor generators. That would make sense.
Sure. So
There's not
that's,
upgrade to the scanners,
that's good to know.
in a sense.
Okay. Well, the stream tomorrow will be Core Keeper. I hope to see everyone there. Wow. And then, yeah, I think this would have been a lovely ship. I think I would have had a lot of fun in this ship. Goodbye, ship.
You didn't have ram scoops?
I do have a ram scoop right here.
2 of them or 4 of them?
Just one. Just the one.
Oh.
Uh-oh. Ba-boom! Sad. Okay. I think that'll do it for the stream. Hope everyone has a fantastic evening. Be safe. Have fun. Hope to see you tomorrow on Core Keeper. Bye-bye. Good night.